Denny Vegas time in a Denny Vegas world. We are live from the Las Vegas. Are we on the Las Vegas Strip? No, we're a stone's throw away, as my friend Guy Dawson always says. We are live from Gene Woods Racing Experience. And like I say every week,
don't spend $10,000 on bottle service at your local pay-to-parking doesn't really love you anymore locals casino.
No, come here, spend $20 instead, because it is
the best ride in town.
It truly is. Gene Woods Racing Experience, that's where the Magic Box is located, right here, WCOBM, right here at the Gene Woods Racing Experience place.
It is. We're right over by Town Square. For those that have not been here,
that's
or right by the runways, you can
sometimes
do a little
here
parking and watch the airplanes fly.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Did you ever do that?
No, but I can see doing that.
Yeah.
I can see doing that because
I
it is
think it's
really
our
cool.
version, our Las Vegas version of submarine races. That's what I think.
Could be. I will tell you, when those 747s, the wind changes, so they bring them in a different direction. They come in right over the go-kart track. They are so big. It's just like, how do they stay in the air?
Well, it's just a cool view, too. You see people taking pictures of the planes that are coming in. You've got the Las Vegas Strip, the casinos in the background,
That's
the MGM, New York. It's a beautiful view right here at the Gene Woods Racing Experience.
It's very cool. So come if you're watching this and you're coming to Vegas, just Google it and come to Gene Woods Racing Experience. It's really good. Well, welcome. Hashtag Sharp Tank, hashtag One Lucky Gal. Nicole Taylor Sharp. It is the first week of the month.
It is.
Now, this is your regular week. This is your regular time. But you've been coming. This is the third week in a row.
I know. I'm thinking people are going to be getting sick of me in the co-pilot chair, but I'm enjoying myself.
Oh, we always enjoy ourselves. Now, next week is second week, so we know Andine Rose will be in the co-pilot's chair of the Danny Vegas Live Show. We'll see her next week, and it's been her birthday month, right? Yeah, it was last month, right?
Yeah, well, technically I think it was last month.
Right.
But, Andine, she gets to do what Andine wants to do, so if she wants to extend it a little bit further, I would not give her a cupcake and say, sorry, your birthday's over.
Yeah. I agree. So anyway, we do, as you well know, make $1 million a show. So we do have to do some work for that.
We do.
Okay. Big show today. We have a cornerstone. We have the foundation of Las Vegas right here. Debbie Hall, editor-in-chief of Las Vegas Woman's Magazine. And she does a ton of other stuff. I mean, I would say honestly, top 10 people to know in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
I think Debbie Hall will be on that list.
Debbie is one of those people that if you're smart enough to know her and track who she is, because she's not going to be the person in the room that's saying, look at me,
That's right.
pay attention, take a picture with me, let me take a picture. She doesn't have to.
No, she does not have to. And I tell you what, if you see her at an event, you definitely got to stop her and say hello, because she just bing, bing, bing is all over the place, and she just looks. And but anyway, she will be on segment 3 today. Editor-in-chief of Las Vegas Women's Magazine, cornerstone of Las Vegas.
I'm excited. It's been too long since she's been in. She's been in before.
That's right.
Not when I've had the opportunity and the pleasure of interviewing her, but when it comes to content writing in media in Las Vegas, she is a woman to know.
She is a woman to know,
and we'll see her perspective on the magazine.
That's right. We've got some cool things to talk about. In fact, we'll be talking about Las Vegas Women's Magazine specifically during that segment. So stay tuned for that. Okay, so surprise shout-outs.
Okay.
I do have some surprise shout-outs.
You do?
Well, I don't know. Hopefully you do too. You'll probably go on your computer real fast and find one. But
who's trending?
See who's trending. But who I wanted to talk about is, as you well know, Nicole, over the last 6 months, we've had 3 people who were our dear friends in the Mighty 500 who had some ailments, who were kind of sick. And I want to shout them out because they're all doing great now.
Yay.
Yeah, so we know Tony Ferreira, maybe 4 months ago.
He had a heart attack.
And came right out of the blue. He was out washing his car. I told him, I said, hey, there's car washes for that, dude. And I guess he was washing his car. Everything was fat, dumb, and happy. And the next thing you know, he was hitting the floor. So,
but in the meantime, let's say that big shout out to Tony because he has done a lifestyle revision. He stopped smoking.
Yes, stop smoking.
He lost weight.
Lost weight.
Been very, very active, not just in business because he was
Right.
always killing himself in business,
Right.
but finding a little bit more balance in
Right.
life. And his wife Dawn and everybody in Las
That's right.
Vegas is super happy that he's around to stay and never looked better.
That's right. So surprise shout out,
Yay.
Tony Ferreira. So
Infinity Media Group.
world, whatever. It's turned into a world.
I know it's huge. It
It's
started
huge.
out as a magazine. and-
Started out as a guy
It started
coming to a
as
networking
yeah,
event every
networking
week,
event.
you know, and all of a sudden now he's he's King Farouk. But anyway, my next shout out is Deb Shell Schaefer. I saw some pictures where she's starting to get out and about,
She
and
did,
we're
and
super excited about
smashing
that.
it. So
That's
she,
right.
Yeah, so she's in promotions and had a second stint with breast cancer.
That's right.
Our heart goes out to her. She had a full mastectomy,
Yeah.
a complete removal, and she is now working cancer-free at this point,
Yep.
and looking at reconstructive surgery as
Yep.
well as just out there selling the heck out of promotional products again. So if
That's
you need
right.
anything with the logo on it, anything
That's
with
right.
the name on it, Deb Schaefer with Halo
You need some swag.
is a great gal. Yeah,
That's
she's
right.
the
So,
swag connection.
surprise shout out to you, Deb Shell Schaefer. And my last surprise shout out is my mob buddy, Rich Shaw from DNR Diamonds. He had a couple stints with a staph infection, got into his kidneys. Here was a guy, just bouncing off the walls. Man, he walked into a room and everybody, it just lit up. It was like, oh my God, DNR Diamonds is here. And then he tripped up and got sick. But according to what I hear, he's out and about doing his thing, feeling good. And we want to give a super surprise shout out to Rich Shaw. You have just been surprise shout outed on the
Yay.
Danny Vegas Live show.
Yes,
So,
we love them.
So there's my 3 shout outs for the week. You know what we got to do, hashtag, is we got to have all 3 of them on the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to
all
just
together?
well, either all together or I don't know. We ain't got that much room. But we got to have those folks on the show.
We should. I bet you they would have a lot of great perspective and
Right.
words of wisdom, something that we all know when you say it, your health is your greatest wealth.
Right.
But it really is so true. It just comes down to it, whether it's affecting you or someone that's close to you. Everything changes. Nothing matters anymore when, air's not coming in and out of your lungs like it should, or your
Right.
heart's not beating right, or you've got a part of your body that's got, a cancerous attack, and everything changes. Your perspective changes. So I bet you that would be a really poignant,
So
powerful
we'll work.
show.
We'll work on that. We'll
Yeah,
work
I
on
like
that.
that.
I'm sure I don't have
I'd
to do
tune
too
in.
much arm twisting. Yeah, you'll tune in, all right. You'll be right here, I'm sure. Like I said, I'll work on that. I'm sure I don't have to do too much thumb twisting to get him on the show. So that's great. So, okay, so we have Las Vegas Women's Magazine. We got Debbie Hall coming on for that. We did our surprise shout-outs. Unless you have one, let me know.
I'll just do a shout out to Jessica Goody of Becker
Oh, that's
Goody.
right.
She was scheduled to be on as our Vegas Titan, but
You left me at the prom, Jessica.
Lawyer duties called, so she's out lawyering today
I'll
for
call
some
my lawyer.
urgent matters. But we'll get her back on
That's
when
right.
I come back in, either the first Thursday
Right.
of October, or maybe squeeze in another
Right.
visit. There's folks that want to come on the
They
show.
want to come on the show. This show is just cranking now. If you watch if you're a Danny Vegas fan and you're just like sitting there trolling my Facebook page, you notice that we posted NTS, Nicole Taylor Sharp, hashtag Sharp Tank's first show a couple years ago, and one of the first people to come on that Nicole interviewed was Jessica Goody.
That's right. Our buddy Michael Curry and
Yep.
Jessica Goody were
Yep.
there in the studio. Haven't had Michael on for forever. That'd be fun to catch up with him too.
Yeah, Michael, you know what? Get out of your room and come on the show.
He's been on the bike trails.
Yeah,
He's doing
been on
he's
the
doing a lot of
bike,
work,
so.
professionally and with the social media with what he does. He's in
Yep.
one of the same similar wheelhouses as me.
Yeah, that's right.
But yeah, he's been mountain biking, which I love.
Yeah, so Ripple Effect Studios, that's the name of his gig, right?
Ripple Effect Studios.
Yeah, so anyway. All right, 23 seconds left in segment 1, $250,000 into the show. In segment 2, I want to talk a little bit about my buddies and my friends over at Vegas Inc. Magazine or newspaper, and we'll do that. Other than that, stick around,
Stick around.
because Danny Vegas loves you. We'll be back.